Now, obviously, this was a huge story this year. It's obviously horrific and horrible, but we do have to cover it. It was the pogrom against Israeli civilians.
Don't give the story to Josh to do.
I am going to give it to Josh.
Yeah, because
Josh has lots of thoughts about this.
It's sensitive.
It's a story that I actually know. I've just come off from a 2-hour live show. This is something I can actually talk about.
Yes.
Yeah. Something I do remember.
What do you, Josh, what do you think? I can't talk about it. He can't talk about it?
Let's think about this, though. No, obviously, terrorist group Hamas commit this appalling atrocity. Over 1,000 people killed. Now, what for me has been most impactful in the aftermath of this is the way in which the left has completely imploded and open anti-Semitism expressed on the streets, excuse-making for an atrocity, the equivalent of Holocaust denial in real time, people basically saying, oh, it didn't really happen, or where's the evidence? The evidence is there because Hamas were filming the whole thing and boasting about it.
And coming from the left, coming from feminist organisations.
Yes.
And it's like to see this kind of cognitive dissonance as you say, in real time, is quite horrific. Now,
I've been shocking, actually.
I'm a lefty, and I've been fighting the far left for years now. That's kind of in a roundabout way what got me on here. But to see it, as you say, now being exposed, and to.
Can I ask you, Josh, though,
yeah.
you know, you've had run-ins with Corbynites in the past, or Corbynistas, or whatever you want to call them. But even
Idiots.
Surely, did you expect some of the things that we've seen over the past?
No,
because it has genuinely surprised me.
There's like 15 million Jews in the world, and so when we're arguing online and whatever, you know, we're arguing against the few Jews that are arguing online are so vastly outnumbered.
Yes,
it's crazy. And you know, today. This thing happened, I didn't talk about it earlier, but there's a skate park near where I grew up, which I skated a few times out. It was not very good. And someone had written, ban Jews, they're evil, as in graffiti, proper graffiti.
Yeah.
That just, you know, the skate world is a very inclusive world where it's all about, it's for outsiders to kind of fit in, and it's all about how well you skate. It's a meritocracy on that way. To see like that kind of level of hatred.
I think that it's been a real eye-opener. I think since... You know, it's not just that stuff like that. You've seen, you know, Jewish schools having to close. Yeah. You've seen open threats. You've seen, like, lots of graffiti of that kind. And, Lewis, it's sort of got to the point where we think, is this really Britain in 2023? And, you know, and these are the people who claim to be opposed to fascism, espousing anti-Jewish sentiment. They don't see the cognitive dissonance there.
Because at the same time this is happening, I'm going to say something maybe I shouldn't say, is I actually feel sorry for the Palestinians.
Well, no, that's...
And I feel sorry... No,
that's not controversial. We all feel sorry for people caught up in war.
And no, it's not that they're caught up in war. They're in such a horrible position. I'm not saying that they should have done what they should have done and it justifies it. You know me. I don't believe that. But at the same time, their back is... I don't know where they can go.
Well, I think we have to draw a distinction between Palestinians and Hamas.
Yes. No, I don't think we do.
And
I do not think we do.
I think we
the
really
Palestinians they're in a bad position. They're as hated. They're coming up a very fast second for most hated group of people.
Are you aware, though, Lewis, that Hamas are the worst thing to ever happen to the Palestinian people? They don't represent the you know, I agree, I understand that the Palestinian people voted them in 2005.
Yeah.
But then what did Hamas do? Murdered the opposition, murdered the members of Fatah. Yeah. You know, and have taken all the aid from various countries and just spent it on rockets and tunnels. This is not
on themselves.
I know
and
that.
They're living in Qatar. They're all billionaires.
But if you eliminate every single person who supports Hamas, you will not make the Palestinians in any better position than they've been.
I'm not advocating eliminating.
No, I'm just saying. But if you did, the fact is, I'm defending Palestinians. I can't believe I'm doing this.
But look, of course there are innocent Palestinians out there.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Palestinians as a group of people are hated so much.
Who? By
the Saudis, by the Jordanians, by the Lebanese. Well,
that's because when the Palestinian people went into those countries, they have tended to cause social upheaval in Lebanon, in Jordan and whatnot.
We do have to move on because we've got lots of stories to get through in